and scrimmage with those instruction areas.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Good evening, everyone. The NBA season is still young, but there's a buzz in the air. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams know. Different.
To the paint, here's Heaney, and he dunks it down.
Well, just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Garland is out there with Harden. Then it's the chosen one. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Zubac in at the 5 down low. And the basket is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start, giving up high percentage looks. That doesn't typically end well.
Garland against Giddey. Jackson setting the pick here for Giddey. 5 on the clock. And Garland comes to help. Here's Heaney, and he's good on the 3-ball. Heaney's got 5.
This guy is quickly developing into an outstanding playmaker, Josh Giddey. Nice setup.
Harden surveying the D. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. He's got 5.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Leonard. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis, and the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Memphis moving that ball around. Wells with it. Leonard picks him up. To the inside. Here's Giddey. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach. Now, he feels like Darius Garland is the key to that offense. Coach said not many people can stay in front of Garland one-on-one. He's so shifty. So the rotations defensively have to be decisive and quick. And at the other end, we want to force him to work defensively. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Garland looking it over. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
Memphis leading by 4. Pass to Edey. Now Giddey. Here's Edey. He has 5. Outside, Bane. Clock at 6. Jackson has the open look. No good from outside.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
The chosen one gets the basket.
Yeah, you've seen Kawhi evolve as a facilitator over the last several years. Love to see him setting up his teammates.
Pass to Edey. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Darius Garland picks one up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
There's Jackson with the 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. Clippers trail by 3. Going inside. The chosen one gets the basket.
We have seen from Darius Garland, he has a real talent for making his teammates look good. Pretty pass there.
Pass to Jackson. Up and in on the way. Jackson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now that we're around the midway point of this NBA Cup stage, here's a look at how the standings are shaping up.
Yeah, it's been a really fun tournament to watch, especially when you see just how much the fans get into it, and we've still got a number of games to go.
Memphis leading by 3. Down low, here's Edey. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Edey's got 8 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Garland, the pass to Harden. Back to Garland. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Giddey. Here's Edey. Zubac's defending. Lets it fly. Edey can't hit.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Williams comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Johnson in for Kawhi Leonard. To the middle, here's Bane. That one's not going to go. Good D by Harden. Clippers trail by 4. To the left wing. There's Garland. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Doris, when the Cavaliers made the trade for Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland then began to do a lot of his work off the ball.
He had to, Kevin, and he made no secret of the fact that this was an adjustment. When you are accustomed to being the primary initiator, moving off the ball takes time. But to his credit, he's adapted beautifully. Boy, Josh Giddey showing off that great vision right there.
It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Grizzlies making a switch here. Trent's checked in. Outside Garland. Fires the 3. Trains the 3-pointer. Garland's got his 2nd basket of the game.
This is one of the game's better 3-point shooters. Darius Garland in the house.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Giddey. Trent with the wide open look. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 4 assists now tonight. Outside Garland. Here's the chosen one. Outside Garland. Yep, that one goes. Garland's got 8 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Trent outside. And here is Wells. Outside Jackson. Pass to Trent. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Giddey, guarded by Garland. And it's blocked.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Harden can't hit.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
That shot wide open. And now just a 1-point Memphis lead.
Who says the mid-range is dead? If the defense gives it, Darius Garland will take it.
Garland against Giddey. There's Jackson with the 3. Back to Giddey. Rebound by Williams.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Pass to Edey. Memphis moving it around. And the dunk by Wells. That's
about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Stolen by Jackson. Now here's Giddey. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Edey up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Got a piece of it. Wells with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Now here's Wells. He's guarded closer. Jackson from long range. The putback. The shot. No good. Clippers trail by 5. Pass to the chosen one. Harden left side. Outside Garland. Fires top of the key. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Trent outside. 44 seconds left here in the first quarter. Bangs home the trifecta. Trent's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Memphis.
This is what we would call a hot spot, particularly if Gary Trent Jr. is the shooter.
Harden against Trent. Williams kicks to Johnson. And it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will return. Timeout call here. The first for Memphis. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
They've got Gary Trent. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Desmond Bane. Then it's Brandon Clark. And Gay is in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Shot ready, we call it, folks. Darius Garland takes the pass and immediately gets into his jump shot.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Timberwolves was a driven player. He scored 35 points, and that was only part of it, as he added a triple-double for his work. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Edey's checked in for the Grizzlies. Wells comes in for Dennis Schroeder. And here is Trent outside. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now tonight. In the corner, Harden. George looking around. Plays it up and banks it in. George has got the lead up to 1 now for the Clippers.
Boy, a little bit of separation inside and taking advantage is Paul George.
It's Trent on the wing. Stolen by Harden. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And blocked by Bane. They get it back. Here's the chosen one. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Stolen. Trent with it, and it's Harden picking him up. There's the pick. Launches a three. And another miss by Memphis.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Sunday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Tuesday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Knocks it loose. Here's Harden. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
James Harden, one of the best individual offensive players the game has ever seen. If he gets his feet in the painted area, it is always dangerous for the defense.
On the wing, Giddey. Inside, here's Jackson. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 5th assist in this one. Now Harden, 7 points in the game. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Wells. Jackson with it. That shot, no good. Excellent defense there from Zubac. You've seen, Doris, Paul George's journey from role player to MVP candidate.
There's a reason, Kevin, Paul George is one of the most emulated players in the league with young people. His game is so well-rounded, and maybe his best attribute is his adaptability. Paul George is equally comfortable either being the lead man, or if need be, he can play with 2 or 3 other stars and still be effective. Really incredible.
It's rebounded by Memphis. Baines got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
I mean, a 6'8" playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assists.
Here's the chosen one. It's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Trent's checked in for Memphis. Outside Garland. There's the pick. The chosen one passes to George. Misses from short range. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. Los Angeles making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Here's Giddey. His last outing, he had 18 points. Jackson from long range. Rebound by Williams.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Wells with it. George picks him up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Rule adjustments, Doris, regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. It's Garland with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. And what an entertaining group this team has been this season. These guys don't just win, they win big.
Yeah, their margin of victory for the season is over 12 points a game. That means some nights they're winning by 20, 30 or more. And the key is they're doing it with consistency. These guys will not take their feet off the gas, and that's part of what makes them so fun to watch.
They set the pick from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Giddey's got 7 points.
Well, you call for a screen, you find the window, and you execute in pick-and-roll action. That is Josh Giddey at his best.
Tries the spin move. Harden the pass to the chosen one. Back to Harden. There's the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Harden's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
1:46 left to play in the first half. Back to Giddey. 5 to shoot. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Wells with the steal. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Giddey. Jackson, a screen on Garland. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And he jams it with authority.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it showed.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Harden outside. From outside, off the mark. Memphis leading by 4. Pass to Edey. Wells in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. Wells has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Will it go? And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Giddey kicks to Jackson. Wells passes to Giddey. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so we wrap up the first half. Memphis out in front, ending the second quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here.
They're getting cooked from long distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
Yeah, especially these days. It's not enough to protect the paint. Got to patrol the ARC as well.
And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about.
In Garland, this team got a big old dog. He scores inside and out. He will take over games. Fearless. Great job getting him on this roster.
Is that close, Shaq?
Yeah.
Or is that? Okay, sorry.
He's not there yet.
Thanks for joining us. Now let...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. They've got Ivica Zubac. Kawhi Leonard is out there with the chosen one. Then there's Garland. And it's Harden in at the 2-guard. Memphis moving it around. There's a screen. Giddey kicks to Jackson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Leonard. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, the mid-range is certainly the area that he is most comfortable. Kawhi Leonard, that's where he started, folks.
Giddey against Garland. There's Jackson with the 3. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his 7th assist here tonight. Giddey against Garland. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've led by as much as 10. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Wells kicks to Giddey. Here's the 3. They grab their own miss. Outside, Bane. Second shot opportunity. A chosen one with the rebound.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Traps in the trade. Wells has got 10.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Harden up top. Outside Garland. Another miss by Garland.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
And it's Giddey in the corner. Wells sets the pick for Giddey. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Great to see Josh Giddey attacking like this. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal when you are shooting lights out.
Leonard, the pass to Harden. Over to the left wing. Here's the chosen one. Outside Garland. Edey with the rebound.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
It's so deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
Bane looking around. Giddey with it. He's got 14. Pass to Edey. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got assist number 8 now on the night. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. A different look for the Clippers. Johnson, he's checked in for Zubac. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for James Harden. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Garland. Here's Leonard. Kawhi, confident inside.
So many advantages Kawhi Leonard has when he's inside. Size, power, strength. To the cup he goes.
Outside, Bane. Here's Edey. 16 points for him. Pass to Wells from downtown. It's hauled in by the Clippers. The chosen one's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Kicks it out to Johnson. And here's Leonard. They set the screen. Here's the chosen one. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. On the wing, Bane. And here is Giddey. 14 points for him. The chosen one passes to Leonard. From outside the arc, Leonard lets it rip from 3.
Kawhi, if you look at the numbers, is a consistent three-point threat, and this guy is capable in the clutch. Contest those opportunities.
Here's Bane. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Here's the chosen one. Johnson outside. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Pass to the chosen one. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Bane. That's tipped.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Johnson dishes to Dinwiddie. Here's the chosen one. Outside Leonard. Over Jackson. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the paint. Here's Edey. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Up top, Leonard, guarded by Jackson. Leonard inside. Jackson on him. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Bane kicks to Jackson. And the 3 off target.
Man, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Leonard. And it's good off the back rim and in. Leonard's got 9 points in the quarter.
Now, the mid-range absolutely a part of Kawhi Leonard's offensive arsenal. Defense can't expect him to pass those up.
Giddey against Van Vliet. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 16 points.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Please call timeout. Right now, it's over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. He's obviously pretty happy. He said, I know they're not going to take us lightly next time. We knew what the deal was with that underdog role coming into the game.
Thank you, David.
When you have one of the great scorers in the history of the game, as you do with James Harden, obviously you want the ball in his hands as much as possible. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Gary Trent is out there with Desmond Bane. Then there's Wells. Then it's Brandon Clark. And Gay is in at the power forwards position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Now the shot mechanics are just so pure. Gary Trent Jr., such a dangerous shooter.
And, Torres, what's amazing to me, if you look at Kawhi Leonard's production year to year, there's no drop-off.
There's certainly consistency to what Kawhi Leonard does. When he entered the league, he was a defensive force from the outset. And then he built methodically his offensive game. Free throws, post-game, and now range shooting. He is a complete basketball player.
Down low. Picked his pocket. Now here's Wells. He's covered by Leonard. Stolen by Zubac. Jumps up. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
Garland against Bane. Pass to Clark. Here's Gay. Now, here's Trent. That one goes. Count it. Trent's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, Gary Trent Jr. is a legit 3-level scorer. If you concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it.
And here's Garland for 3. Gay with the rebound. Gay's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. But as he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. The chosen one passes to Zubac. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 19-foot shot, and good. Got the English that time as it falls.
You never see James Harden get sped up by a dwindling shot clock. He understands how much time he has to make a play.
Pass to Trent from past the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The chosen one's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And it's blocked. It's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Giddey's checked in for Memphis. Josh Giddey comes in for Gary Trent. The chosen one passes to Leonard. Harden outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Giddey picks one up. James
Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
G.G. Jackson. He's checked in for Brandon Clark. Pass to Jackson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on James Harden.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
Garland kicks to Zubac. Here's the chosen one. Outside Leonard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Doris, with what he's done in the NBA, Kawhi Leonard seems to be a lock for the Hall of Fame.
I agree, Kevin, and the reason is he's got a couple of championships under his belt. More importantly, he's got individual awards, All-NBA, Defensive Player of the Year. And he's been able, in the most leveraged moments of a season, to be the focal point for his team, and that's a big driver of Hall of Fame status.
And Giddey gets it to go.
His first triple in the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
The chosen one passes to Leonard. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has 0 fear. In fact, contact, it doesn't deter him at all.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the 3-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Here's Jackson, and it's blocked. Leonard looking over the floor. To the middle. Pass to the chosen one. Over in the corner, Zubac. Garland, no good. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've led by as much as 10, and the 3 ball is good.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
There's Garland. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And here are the Grizzlies now. They're on a 16-7 run. To the inside. Here's he, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity, always a plus.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And that one falls for Jackson.
Jackson. 2 shots.
Jackson hits both of them.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Memphis.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. So they finish out the NBA Cup group round. And
Chin up. Tomorrow's a new day. Get the pop.